You ever look at a billionaire and think, how? Not in a jealous way, but in a genuinely confused, what alternate reality do you live in kind of way. Because some of the stuff they do, say, and believe, it's not just bold, it's borderline delusional. Like Elon Musk waking up one day and deciding, you know what, I think I'll make electric cars cool, build reusable rockets, and also casually throw in some AI and social media chaos while I'm at it. The guy basically has a to-do list that looks like a sci-fi movie script. And here's the wild part. That kind of thinking, it's not a bug, it's a feature. Because if you want to do anything extraordinary, if you want to be rich, successful, impactful, you're gonna have to be a little bit delusional. Now, I know what you're thinking. Delusional? Isn't that a bad thing? Sure, if you're walking around claiming you're a time-traveling wizard from the year 3090, yeah, maybe tone it down. But there's a healthy kind of delusion. The kind that fuels dreams big enough to scare normal people. See, most people live in something called reality, which, let's be honest, is just a long list of things other people said were possible. You go to school, you get a job, you work 40 years, you retire, you die. Maybe you get a Costco membership in between. But rich people, successful people, they look at that script and say, yeah, I'm gonna go freestyle. Let's take Steve Jobs. The man had what his team literally called a reality distortion field. He'd walk into a room, say something completely impossible, and somehow it would get done. Let's make a phone with no keyboard. Let's make computers sexy. Let's launch 1,000 songs into your pocket. That's not realism, that's pure, uncut visionary delusion. And it changed the world. Or let's talk about Oprah, a poor black girl from Mississippi, growing up in an era where the odds were 100% stacked against her, who said, not only am I going to be successful, I'm going to dominate TV, become a billionaire, start a school, and make the entire world cry on national television. That's not just confidence, that's audacity on steroids. And guess what? The world bent around her belief. Because the world has no choice when your delusion is backed by work. People laughed at Airbnb. You want me to let a total stranger sleep in my house? What am I, insane? Now, it's a multi-billion-dollar company and we're arguing over towel fees and strangers' condos. Same thing with Uber. You're telling me I press a button and a random dude picks me up in his Toyota Corolla and that's safer than a taxi? Look at us now. We'll Venmo a stranger, get in their back seat, and rate them 5 stars for offering gum. Even Kanye, say what you want about him. But when he said he was going to become one of the biggest fashion moguls in the world, people laughed. They told him to stick to music. Now, Yeezy's a billion-dollar brand. It always starts with delusion. Because what we call delusion today is often just early-stage reality. The Wright brothers were delusional. They believed humans could fly. At the time, most people believed humans should shut up and walk. They built planes in their garage while everyone else was busy inventing excuses. Or look at Walt Disney. This guy got fired from a newspaper job because they said he lacked imagination. So what does he do? He creates a multi-billion-dollar empire built entirely on imagination. Like, imagine getting fired for lacking vision. And then building Disneyland. Being delusional isn't about living in fantasy. It's about refusing to accept the limits that others have blindly agreed to. Because here's the real secret. Every great invention, every empire, every breakthrough, it all started with someone who believed something that wasn't true yet. Believing you can be a millionaire, that's delusional, until you are. Believing your little startup will change the world, delusional, until it does. Believing you, a random human on a floating rock, can write a book, build an audience, become a CEO, delusional, until it's fact. So next time someone tells you, be realistic, just smile and say, I'm allergic to mediocrity, because realism builds routines, but delusion builds empires. And let's be clear, I'm not saying to throw logic out the window. I'm not saying go quit your job tomorrow, move to Bali, and sell NFTs made out of toast. I'm saying, if your dream doesn't sound a little stupid to someone, then it's probably not big enough. People will call you crazy, right up until they call you a genius. They'll doubt you, then copy you. They'll mock your ambition until they're asking you how you did it. So, yeah, be delusional. Believe you can break generational curses. Believe you can retire your parents. Believe you can make money in your sleep, live on your terms, and build a life that makes 0 sense on paper but feels right in your soul. Because the truth is, playing small never changed the world. And no one ever got rich by following instructions on the back of a cereal box. If your thoughts feel too big for your environment, good. If your dreams scare you a little, even better. And if people say, who do you think you are? Just smile and say, I'm the delusional one. And that might be the smartest thing you'll ever be.